Hey, my name is Prashant Gaurahal. I'm a partner at Growth Aspire. See, in this series of videos, we are talking about how you can generate steady stream of B2B sales appointments with the fast and with the lowest investments. So in this video, I want to talk about what is that number one mistake you should avoid when you are reaching out to your cold prospects. Now, one of the things recently I got somebody connected to me on a LinkedIn where he comes from a CRM company and he wanted to actually see if he can use their CRM. Now, immediately after connection, what he did is he sent out a list of his CRM features and asked, do we require a CRM like this? Now, I did not respond to that. At the same time, so he asked a couple of times, he sent a message, can I just get a call on that, and would I be interested to try their CRM? Now, since I did not respond, somehow he found my phone on the LinkedIn and he called me up and said that I've been interacting with you on LinkedIn, so I would like to know if you would be interested in the CRM with all these features. Now, frankly, I said right now I'm not interested. And after that, the call did not go through. There is hardly anything you could do. Now, as you can see, this is a common method applied by a lot of people, where one of the biggest mistakes they make is they assume that the other person is already looking for the product or service they are selling. And based on that, they pitch their product in the very first conversation. Now, the fact is, in most of the B2B markets, there is a very tiny percentage of people are looking for actually the product or service you are selling. And there is a large percentage of people, they are not looking for the product or service you are selling. But that doesn't mean that they are not facing the challenge you are addressing. They are not facing the problems or the results your product or service can provide. So this is where actually, if you are doing a cold prospecting, if you are doing an outbound prospecting to generate B2B sales appointments, you need to change your strategy. So what is that strategy? Is instead of connecting and immediately pitching your solution, your goal should be to converse with them to know where they are in the buying process. What's their interest level? So spending more time about your client challenges, making it more personal and trying to share some value to invite them in a conversation would be the ideal way to prospect versus assuming that your prospect is already interested in your product or service and directly pitching it. So that's the number one mistake you have to avoid. To avoid that mistake, always ask two questions before you interact. One is, what is that value I can offer to my clients? And the second thing is, why should they really speak to you right now? What is that urgency you can help them to create? So these two questions, if you answer, you will be far more successful in creating conversation with your cold prospects and getting them to speak to you and fixing the appointments. So once again, my name is Prashant Gaurahal. I'm a partner at Growth Aspire. So if you really want to know how you can implement this outbound prospecting, we have got a new ebook where we share all the details. So it is called How to Get Steady Stream of B2B Client Appointments. Fast and with just 30 minutes per day. You can download by giving your details, and you'll get a free copy of that where we have shared all these details. Now, if you like this video, do share with others and leave a comment for me about whatever you found interesting, or if something needs to be covered or anything. So I would be happy to answer in the next set of videos.